Because I heard what you said about me.
And what was that?
That you feel sorry for me. Not that I need your sympathy or anything, but I appreciated it.
You can't tell anyone. Please. They'll put me away, okay? Please stop struggling. Please, just give me a few days, okay? Will you not tell anyone?
All right, Oval fans. Now, I'm doing this video because a lot of people asked me this during my last live stream on Wednesday night after Sisters, because, gotta say it again, that was one hell of a live stream. We were up here almost 90 minutes because Sisters was honestly that good last week. And on top of that, you know, we talked about a bunch of other shows, you know, well, mainly Sisters, but I mean events like BET Awards, how Sisters, you know, had the rap party, Essence Fest, and the conversation went to the Oval. Yeah, I think, I think we're like 45 minutes in, and I'm like, guys, okay, let's change it up. Anything else you want to talk about before we end the show? And yeah, we talked about the Oval, and a good amount of people are like, yo, what's this thing with you and Gene? And why the hell did Gene come up? I forgot why Gene came up into the conversation. Oh yeah, because I had a dream. But in any case, people were like, hey, look, tell us a story. Because this reminds me of when I had the not so obvious crush on Alex from If Loving You Is Wrong. I was like, bro, she is trash. Why do you like her? And I had a backstory. But with Gene, well, yeah, that is right. Some of y'all probably weren't on the channel at the time. So let's go back to 2019, when the Oval first started. Now, at the time, you know, the Oval took maybe a lengthy hiatus. I think, if I remember correctly, wow, the finale of the Oval, season 1, and the beginning of season 2, that was like maybe 6 months or so, if I remember correctly. And the question was Jean alive? I theorized she was dead. It only made sense she was. I mean, you could argue she was still alive, but at the ending of the season 1 finale, like when the maid found her underneath the bed, her skin was kind of like gray, like it was losing, you know, pigmentation or pigment. So it was like that could be, you know, dirt and whatnot underneath the bed. But in retrospect, that would make sense because I'm pretty sure these people do their job on the regular. And of course, you know, it was wishful thinking. Not to mention season 2 was filmed in the midst of the pandemic. And I'm like, yeah, if Jean is under the bed still and she's dead, I doubt Ashley will be asked to go back to the studio just to film a couple of scenes standing still. Tyler will either get like a body double, or, you know, even like a, you know, a dummy to be dressed like Jean's character. And it turned out she was dead. But then I think the moment people realized that I really had feelings for Jean goes back to the night of the season 1 finale, where you had the 2-episode finale, which was episodes 24 and 25. Yeah, 'cause I think Sisters and the Oval both had 25 episodes in their initial seasons. Then they got cut down to 22. So after the first episode, I quit watching. I said, I'm done. The moment I saw Jason force himself and rape Jean, I was done. I was livid. I was just so angry at the fact that Jean, who had been gone for a while, because remember, there was even a damn hashtag, where's Jean? And then she came back after like, what, 6 or 7 episodes of being gone, and see her in a position where she got raped. And then what was it? Because I think Jason, like, you know, like slapped her across the face and forced, you know, her down on him. And then the episode, and Tyler Perry had the audacity to end the episode with like a little PSA at the end about domestic violence and stuff like that, and rape and whatnot. I'm like, I know you did not end the episode like this. And I cut the episode off, and I immediately went on YouTube Live to say I'm done with the show, because I was, well, I don't want to relive that night, but I got video footage, so here you go.
I'm done. As soon as the episode ended, I cut my TV off. I should have quit when Denise's head got cut off. That's what I should have done. I don't know why, but this hurt. Okay, I know I'm probably in my feelings. Shit, I feel like a baby right now, man. That I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Okay, maybe am I biased because I think I actually have a crush on Jean. That's probably why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling right now. For whatever reason, when I was oh sorry, I'm about to eat me some ice cream that I don't need to eat. Watch me something happy, and go about my night.
Yeah, so it was kind of hard to rewatch that because I've only rewatched that segment twice. I remember once when I cut it from the live stream to post on Instagram, and that was a while ago. And to actually see it, I'm like, yeah, I was definitely in my feels. I don't think I've been that upset since like Melissa threw herself off the roof in the Haves and the Have-Nots, because I really like that character as well. But the thing is, I remember making like a lengthy ass post on social media. I was mad because to see Jean have to go through that, she had been through so much prior to her death, or murder, murder. It was just messed up. She involuntarily saw Denise's decapitated body. She saw, Kyle kind of did but didn't threaten her, and her boyfriend if she opened her mouth. And the last time she spoke with Priscilla, she was freaked out, and Priscilla knew something was wrong. And Jean flew off because she knew, again, she opened her mouth, she'd be in trouble, because Priscilla was always one to dig for information. And I'm like, yeah, it's just another one of those things where Priscilla was taking care of everybody else except for her husband in season 1, leading to him cheating. But of course, she always was creeped out with Jason creeping around naked in the background when she was trying to do her job. Gail was a little bitch to her. And I remember at a time where it seemed like, oh, wow, Jean and Gail, they might end up being friends. But then that really didn't go anywhere because she got killed. And then from there, Gail snuck out in her car, and then she got her car taken away by the White House. It was just so many things that this woman trying to do her damn job had to endure. And as a result, boom, she got raped and killed. And then of course, her body was put into her her boyfriend Greg's apartment. And to this day, we still don't know who the hell killed Greg. It was just crazy. Because it wasn't Kyle, because Kyle was elsewhere. I think that's when he first met Dale. And I don't know, it's just stupid. But okay, so the reason that I like Jean, I don't know why. And the thing is, look, I know I'm just a regular guy. Oh, you're a regular guy? You don't work for Tyler Perry? Look, I know I'm a regular guy. But I think it's the fact that I took Jean's death personally. No, not because I've been the victim of rape or anything like that, or been involved in anything like that. But I think what really hit me was the fact that I had the wonderful privilege to be invited on Ashley's Instagram Live. I want to say, like, what was it? The day before or the week before? It was like, maybe, hell, was it the same night? I don't remember. I just know, well, then again, if I check the date from the live stream, because I did post my part on my channel, then I should be able to find it. But yeah, I'll play the snippet from the live stream, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Let's do it. Don't ask me nothing crazy. I'm not giving no spoilers, so don't do it. Have that not.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up? I'm great. How are you?
Still trying to figure out that episode from tonight. It was crazy. I don't even know if I'm ready for next week.
You gotta be. That episode was crazy. I mean, they've been, the craziness has been escalating. So we're getting to a point where it's becoming nuts. Yeah.
That's Tyler Perry. When we get to the end of the season, that's where it's like, I got to hang on to every single word, every single minute, every single cliffhanger. Yeah. And then we got to deal with hiatus. So I don't know how we're going to cope with that, but yeah. Will Jean ever get her damn car back? That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, inquiring minds want to know, I don't know. I'm just here. I just change the light bulbs around here. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
What
But
they
after
give me.
seeing what Kyle, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying whatever they give me, I have to take.
Oh, I was saying, after what Kyle did to Max and Yuma, I'm very worried that Jean might be, if not Jean, her apparent boyfriend. I think Kyle, that was the last time you two communicated. So how's your boyfriend? Oh, he's good. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. He's going to try to
Yeah.
blackmail you. And if I'm not mistaken, Gail also asked you if you could find out something on Picky. So Jean might unintentionally open the door she shouldn't look in, and then that might result in her death. So
First of all, Jean already did that. Jean shouldn't have looked in the hamper, in the laundry cart. That's the first thing. I don't think she'll make that mistake again. Like, so no.
Will she get that chance again? That's my question.
I don't know. You gotta watch. You gotta keep watching.
You know I am. I have to.
Yeah. Wait, what's your name? Because you just show up everywhere and it's like the Have Not page. But like now you're a human. So what's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Thank you for all of the support.
Yeah, I was speaking with Richard earlier on Instagram, and he pretty much convinced me to change the channel name temporarily to Tyler Perry's The Oval Review. So that's a thing. That's a thing for about a couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I know. I actually posted. I think I did. I don't know if I tagged like a bunch of people because, I mean, you got like 50 characters, but I can only tag 20. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But what's your favorite part of being on the show, though? I got to ask that.
A show or this show?
Oh, this show.
Oh, this show, I want to say, it sounds cheesy, but I really have fun with all of the cast. I mean, generally it's like fake or, you know, not even fake. It just might just be like, okay, like we're cool. It was cool. But I think that, you know, a lot of us form genuine connections and it's really fun, which is why I'm so heartbroken that I can't speak to Tisha right now. So, you know, that's probably my favorite part of the show is we had a lot of fun filming and Tyler takes care of us and the lot is incredible. And just to be part of this BET deal and one of the first 2 shows on it, it was just, you know, an honor to be a part of something so groundbreaking.
Okay, how you feel? Have you ever watched The Haves and the Have-Nots before, though?
My mother's obsessed and she watches it, so yes, I've seen it.
Well, just so you know, in terms of my channel where we talk about the shows and everything, people are just going back and forth about which show is better, and that's saying a lot because The Haves and the Have-Nots is in season 7 and The Oval just started. I mean, the big debate, you know, who's the badder B word? You know, I don't know if you said so on here, but yeah, it's like, is it Veronica Harrington or is it Victoria Franklin? And people talk about, can we have crossovers? My biggest question, who is the vice president? That's what I want to know. Will we ever find out?
I don't know.
It's a rhetorical question. I know you can't spoil anything or if it's actually been revealed yet. And, well, you know what? There are a lot of questions I always have to think about because people ask me, hey, whose panties are those? And I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, was it going to be Kyle or was it going to be Max who blew up in the car or something like that a couple of weeks ago? But I have to say, I think Jean is one. It's hard to tell who I like more, Jean or Sharon. I feel like I'm kind of torn in between the two. I mean, to be fair, I don't think you've ever cheated outside of your relationship like Sharon did. I mean, I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Let he without sin cast the first stone. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their thing, and we can't judge Sharon. And we can talk about it if we can get her on here. So I'm going to try to get her on here. But I thank you for being in the running to be one of your favorite characters. And I love seeing your name pop up on all of our stuff. So thank you for your support. And my friend Celeste says that you have the best voice of a reviewer and you need to be on the radio. So
I was communications major, so who knows? We'll see.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. All right, talk to you
later.
All right,
I'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, so can you imagine? I mean, like, oh my God, I'm actually talking with one of my, you know, not so, well, at the I don't think I was vocal about having a crush on Jean. I just remember really liking the character. So to actually talk with Ashley and looking back at that video, I'm like, oh my God, I looked away. I was lost in thought trying to figure out what to say because anytime I got on a live for one of these characters, whether it be Kelly from If Loving You Was Wrong, Richard from The Oval, or again, in this case, Ashley, I would, they know me. Like even Ashley was like, oh, the haves and have nots. Well, hey, let's talk. But hey, I'm not telling you any spoilers. Here's the thing though. I didn't know I was going on. I remember sitting in the request, but I'm like, I'm not going to get on this live. She got a lot of people on here. So when I popped up, I was like, oh my God, this is really happening. So I am so mad at myself because the moment where I looked away, I think I was talking about, people always ask me, oh, who do you like better, Jeremy? Do you like Sharon or do you like Jean? And Ashley did that adorable thing where she has her hands underneath her chin, and I missed it. And I'm so mad because, well, then again, if I saw that, I probably would have just, stopped talking. It would have been lost in her eyes. But then again, maybe it's for the best. I don't know. But I'm mad because I'm like, here I go, lost in my damn thought. But then again, I'm a professional. I always think about that kind of stuff where I got to think about the questions being asked. But yeah, I've always wanted to do an interview with her. I mean, then again, after doing this video, it's going to be painfully obvious I like her, so I would have to, reel in my emotions. But that's beside the point. And the thing was, to see her raped and killed, like, right after that, it felt like I lost a friend. I don't know why, but I know. It's just a TV show, Jeremy. Yeah, shut up. But it just felt so real, like, Ashley, I couldn't do anything to save my baby. Yeah, that's what it felt like. So, I don't know. I just feel like, Jean, she was really sweet. Ashley, we would talk on Twitter sometimes. I remember one tweet about her age. I forgot Jean's character. I forgot the exact conversation. But look, if I'm not lazy and I felt like doing research while editing, and if I find the tweets, I'll have them on screen for context. But I think her age was brought up as Jean being 28, and I said, that's how old I am, because I was 28 in real life at the time that tweet happened. And I really thought that it just felt personal. I felt like, look, I've said time and time again, man, I think Tyler Perry, must hear me, or somebody tells him like, hey, Jeremy just said he liked this character. Amanda, Maggie, Melissa, like 8 times out of 10, whenever I say I like a character, wow, she's attractive, I like her, attitude, give it the end of that current season, if not the next couple episodes, Tyler Perry has her killed off. That happened at least 7 times, I've counted. So yeah, as the years went on and I got more experience in this, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, Tyler films this stuff months, sometimes years in advance, but it just felt personal. Don't get me wrong, I've predicted many deaths before in the show, but I think Jean's death will always be the one to haunt me the most, because that's the first Tyler Perry death that I think truly broke me. Because like I said in that video, that live stream during the Oval finale, I was done with the show. I didn't want to watch the finale, the final episode, because of course that episode started off with Jean dealing with being raped and trying to run away, and then she got strangled. I didn't want to see that, but later that night, through tears, I had to see it, and I didn't want to see it, but I had to because it was my job. That's the first time people are like, yo, fuck your feelings, you got a job to do. And I was mad. I feel like Salem on Sabrina.
Oh, Lord. Oh, the probing.
Oh, Sean.
Yeah, you gotta help me. I hate to lose.
No! No!
Yeah, but season 2 was good. In some ways, definitely better than season 1, and you all know how I feel about season 3. But yeah, hashtag justice for Jean is still a thing. I hate Jason's guts. Yeah, he does bring some thrill and, intensity to the show still. Look, Daniel, if I ever see you, man, it's on site. Yo, I think you're cool. I know we chatted a couple times here on Instagram, but I can't look at you without thinking, like, you killed my woman. And then I'm like, wait, Jean's boyfriend is making a show and I'm not the one who plays him? I mean, again, insert not Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan meme, and I took that personally. Yeah, I was mad, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Hey, Greg, do some detective work with Priscilla, and then of course he got killed off. That's another reason why I was mad at Priscilla, for the whole Sam thing, thinking about that and being mad instead of doing, the detective work. And Jason did admit to it, but at the same time, he's not dead. Jason's in season 4, and he'll probably be in season 5. Wait, did they film season 5 already? I feel like they filmed season 5 already. I think they did. Yeah, they did. But yeah, oh man. So yeah, I think Ashley is very beautiful. I think she is incredibly talented, and I think Jean's murder was, one of many murders in the Oval during the first couple seasons where I'm like, that was one thing I really wish Tyler Perry didn't do. And that, I'm putting the Jean feelings on the shelf right now. My biggest gripe about the Oval in the early days is the fact that a lot of the characters who were killed off were characters who I felt had a lot more interesting development and story to bring to the show. And a lot of the characters who are still alive, I'm like, okay, why didn't they get the axe? Why didn't they get killed off? Because I think, Jean, or what's her name? Victoria's mother. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot. Sumi, it was early season 2. I haven't thought about the character in a while, but Maud, she was a fascinating character. But they show up and they get killed. And I think for me, the biggest insult, again, Jean just being gone for so long, she comes back, I get to talk to Ashley, and then she gets killed off. Well, her character. But I applaud Daniel and Ashley and the way Tyler Perry wrote it, because like I said, I don't think any Tyler Perry death has affected me this much throughout my entire, well, okay, what is it, 2022? Yeah, going on 6 years of doing this, research and whatnot. I mean, hell, even if you count the haves and the have, oh yeah, my blogging days count too. So yeah, have and have nots for one for a day. Basically, over almost a decade, if not over a decade, of doing Tyler Perry stuff like this, whether it be in blog and video format. The Jean death was probably always the number one. I think a close second, even though it didn't affect me to the same level as Jean in terms of like death, I would say Catherine's death, because she was strangled in jail. That was awful, just seeing her go through that. Renee's performance off the charts. But yeah, Ashley, I don't know, that dream I had was just so weird why I had that dream. And it wasn't anything freaky, guys. Don't know. It was what did I say the dream was in the live stream? I don't know why, but I was like talking with Victoria, her actress in real life, Kay Moore, and I think it was like, hey, I hope you're excited about season 3. And I'm thinking, wow, after all the things I've said about the Oval in the past several months, I'd be surprised if any of the cast want to talk to me. But I just said okay. And then I don't know why, but Ashley was there in real life. We were just like, I don't know, hanging out somewhere. It wasn't maybe like a park or something. And I think what had happened that night before I went to sleep was I was scrolling on Instagram. I saw on her Instagram page that she was directing her own project, and I'm like, wow, that's really impressive. I love a woman who's ambitious, and somebody from the Tyler Perry Studio alumni who they're on set in front of a camera, but then in their own personal careers they're pulling a Tyler Perry and they're working behind the camera. And just seeing, again, it's just something about a woman who is like on her purpose, doing her thing, that I find so sexy. And I don't know why. Okay, I went to sleep, and then the dream, I don't know, we're hanging out. Hey, you got some dope shoes. And then out of nowhere, I don't know, we're just talking. Then I'm giving her a foot massage, and then I woke up because I don't know, the vision of Aaron from Sisters popped into my head, and I'm like, don't be simping. And I woke up saying, don't be simping. And thankfully I didn't wake up anybody in the house. So I'm like, what the hell did I dream that for? So, yeah, that was weird. But at the same time, it was definitely not something I expected in the night. And then when I mentioned that dream during the live stream, a few people were like, hey, what's this thing about you and Jean? So it's just the fact that she is a very sweet character. I think she had one of the most horrific ends in a Tyler Perry show or movie that I've ever seen and had to experience. Her character's end definitely broke me as a commentator, because I would have just quit reviewing The Oval. I wouldn't have quit reviewing the other shows. And the short time I've talked with Ashley was, you know, definitely something I still cherish in a, you know, sweet way. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, her character was just so endearing. And look, don't get me wrong, aside from my obvious crush, I think as a whole, the fan base really loved the character because she was just a sweetheart. And, you know, based off the live streams and all, I think that, you know, her co-stars and whatnot feel the same way about Ashley. And, yeah, it's pretty clear that I really like her. So, yeah, I feel no shame saying that because I'm pretty sure Ashley will never see this video. But to all those people watching this video and listening to my voice, you know, that's pretty much what it was. I had a weird dream. Somebody asked me, hey, what's this thing with you and Gene? And that's it. And you're like, wait a minute, what about Crystal and Crystal Lee / Jasmine? That's another thing. Excuse me, but there's just something about Gene that's like, Jasmine's the girl you want to have a good time with. Gene's the one you want to come home to. There you go. So, thanks so much for tuning in. Yeah. Haven't had a video this vulnerable since last year when I ranted about not going to the Haves and the Have-Nots reunion thingy. But that was more rage. This was more emotional. Alright, so like and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in. Do not send this video to Ashley. Do not do it. And I will talk to you in the next one.